We're making a big change that I think you're really going to enjoy. I spent a lot of time thinking about our spiritual kickoffs. And honestly, I love doing them each week. So much so, we started doing them live every Monday through Friday inside our exclusive platform. And here's the best part. We decided to give full access completely free. So now you can join our daily spiritual kickoff space at no cost. Every day we go live to read the word, to encourage each other, and find simple and powerful ways to apply God's truth to our lives. You'll even have the chance to engage with me directly. And if you missed a live stream, don't worry. The videos are posted the same day, so you can catch up whenever it works for you. This is exclusive, behind-the-scenes content that is not available anywhere else. And now we've removed every excuse. So if you're ready to get started, head over to thelionwithin.us and grab your free access today. Let's grow together. Welcome to The Lion Within Us, a podcast serving Christian men who are hungry to be the leaders God intends you to be. I'm your host, Chris Granger. Let's jump in. All right, guys, fun Friday time. Let's get into it, okay? So scripture of the week this week has been in the book of Colossians 3, 13th verse. Bear with each other and forgive one another. If any of you has a grievance against someone, forgive as the Lord forgave you. So, guys, we took some time to unpack that at length in our spiritual kickoff episode. And as a reminder, we do that Monday through Friday at The Lion Within Us. So head over to thelionwithin.us. Start your subscription today of the daily spiritual kickoff, okay? Now, this whole week's been about marriage and strengthening our marriage. Again, this was a Bible study that we have put on the Bible app. And if you're not connected with us on the Bible app, highly encourage you to do that. We put tons and tons of content out there. I try to write 1 to 2 studies a month, okay? So that's kind of the cadence I strive for. It doesn't always happen. But we have this whole series called I'm Just a Guy, and I'm just really enjoying the writing with that. So you can find all that on the Bible app. It's all free, and it's also easy ways to connect with us from that directly at The Lion Within Us, okay? So just go check that stuff out. And for this episode, or the last episode rather, we took a lot of time to just talk about I'm just a guy fighting for my marriage. And marriage can be hard. And the evil one is trying to do all he can to destroy our marriages, fellas. We just got to recognize that to be true first and foremost. So I tried to give you some practical reflections in that last episode. So go back, listen to it. Hopefully you'll find some good takeaways. It's a super short one, by the way, guys, but it's full of insight. So hopefully you're going to find that encouraging, okay? Now for our Fun Friday, we do a health, wealth, and a self tip, okay? The health is strengthening our mind and body. Wealth is being better stewards of our finances and our careers. And self is how do we improve as a husband and a father, okay? Now, from a health tip, think about mental space before you dive into an issue, okay? Because we talked about conflict a lot in the spiritual kickoff episode too. But with conflict and trying to resolve stuff, timing matters, okay? So if we try to resolve disagreements, if you're mentally drained or you're just too emotionally charged up, that rarely is going to give you a good outcome, guys. So maybe you need to step away, just briefly, decompress, pray, reflect. Maybe you need to take a walk or hit a workout in, or just open your Bible and spend some time in the Word. What you're doing is you're allowing your thoughts to settle and your emotions to be processed. And then you're less likely to react, particularly in a defensive manner, the way I usually do. And you're more likely to respond thoughtfully. And if you do this, guys, you can pave a way for a healthier, more respectful conversation with your spouse. So whatever that means, whatever that mental space means for you, be aware of it and put it in place. All right, wealth tip. Don't let work steal from your marriage, okay? So success at work, we should try to never let that come at the expense of our marriage. And it's easy to justify one thing after the other, just meeting or this engagement or this PO, whatever it is. But consistently choosing work over her is going to create some distance. And at some point, maybe even resentment. boundaries. We talk about this a lot, but notifications and cutting those off and putting your phone to bed and all that stuff. These habits, really what you're doing is you're communicating love, value, and your presence with her is important. And your career, it may reward your hustle, but your spouse needs your heart. So protect that time fiercely, guys. Seriously, no job title or business card is worth a neglected relationship and ultimately a failed marriage. All right, now self-tip. Lead with listening, not lecturing. Because when you get into a conflict, man, it's so easy to jump into fix-it mode, and I'm a fix-it fiend. I struggle with this the most. But like most of the times, and particularly in my marriage, she don't need a solution. She just wants to be heard. And if we lead by listening, that's a powerful form of humility. And we're showing her love. And that means we got to set aside our point. And if we may have the answer, we may just camp on that for a while to just understand hers. And reflect that listening back. Say stuff like, all right, here, what I'm hearing you say is this. Because you're building trust right there. And you're reducing any defensiveness that could come up. And if you listen well, guys, you lead well. This is with your marriage, with your kids, and at work, period, everywhere. It's not weakness, guys. This is how you serve and lead in action. And your family will notice the difference. So that's your 3 tips. Health, create that mental space before you get into discussing issues. Wealth, don't let work steal that marriage time. And self, lead with listening, not with lecturing. Okay. So the book of the week, I don't have my copy here, but it's a cute search on Amazon, Our Q&A a Day, 3-year journal. Okay. What it gives you is a 3-year journal. And the way it works is you have so it's 365 pages, obviously. And then you have year 1, year 2, year 3. And the thoughts are you reflect, you have a his page and a her page, and you're writing that day together. And then as you come back around for the next year, you get to go back and read what you wrote, the previous year, and so forth for 3 years. And when you're done, you have a 3-year capture of your thoughts and your reflections as a couple. So it's just a fun little exercise to do, okay? All right, now, dad joke time. So first dad joke this week is I used to be addicted to soap, but I'm clean now. I like that one. That's pretty good. All right, but number 2, when 2 vegans get in an argument, is that still called a beef? I'm telling you, those both hit. So let me know which one you like, number 1 and number 2. I used to be addicted to soap, but I'm clean now. But when 2 vegans get in an argument, is it still called a beef? So if you like either one of them, if it gets an eye roll, if it gets one of these should definitely get a reaction from your spouse. Let me know. If you have a dad joke that we haven't used that you think we should use, support@thelinewithin.us. Shoot that over to us. We'll hook you up with some free swag, give you a shout out on the show. And always looking to see what those dad jokes are that you guys have coming in. So the question of the week this week, we talked about it several times, is how do you typically respond when conflict arises in marriage? You have several different ways now. We've talked about specifically on the Lion this week to help you if conflict arises, not if, rather, when conflict arises, right? It's going to happen. So now you can come at this with a more biblically based thought process to hopefully fight for your marriage. All right, guys, I'll share this stuff out with others, particularly this week. If you got guys, buddies who are married, again, the episodes are relatively shorter this week, but it's all packed with information. Hopefully, it's going to encourage your marriage, and give you some tips and tricks and ideas to strengthen it in all these different areas, okay? So I'm praying for you guys. Head over to thelionwithin.us. Again, thelionwithin.us. Don't forget the in the URL. And let's connect there. Daily Spiritual Kickoff, our community, our leadership masterminds, all the different ways that we're serving guys, fellas. I'm telling you, sign up for the Weekly Roar. That's our weekly newsletter. It's not a junk thing, fellas. We literally, I'll write this. It's from my heart, just trying to encourage you. So the Weekly Roar is an easy way to get connected with us. We have a Christian leader assessment that's free. We have our 30 Days to Unleash Your Line Within course. It's free. Guys, we got so many ways that we are serving you. It's all found at thelionwithin.us. All right, guys, have a great weekend. Get after it. Keep unleashing the lion within. I've got something big to share. We're making a major shift because we know the battle was real, and it's time more men had access to the support they need. For too long, guys have been trying to carry the weight alone, pressure at work, tension at home, wounds from the past, and a world that demands strength but offers no place to rest. We see it, we've lived it, and that's exactly why we built our community. It's a stronghold. A place where warriors can find rest, truth, and a band of brothers standing beside them. And starting now, we're making it easier than ever to step in. We've lowered the barrier to just $15.99 a month. That means for less than the cost of a drive-through lunch, you can join a brotherhood that's centered on Christ and built for growth. Inside, you'll find access to our daily spiritual kickoffs every Monday through Friday, our Lion Lunches, our Bible studies, our Friday Forge gatherings, all that and so much more. Every man needs a stronghold, and you don't have to fight alone. If you've been waiting for the right time to jump in, this is it. Go to thelionwithin.us and join the community and see for yourself what happens when iron truly sharpens iron.